Thunder's Mouth Theatre presents The Elephant in the Room, Episode 3 of Season 13 of Am I Old Yet? Helen is still attending Susie's creative writing workshop, and things are getting just a wee bit controversial, with what I consider to be some perfectly justified strong language involved, as Helen explains to her daughter Janey over the phone. This episode features guest voice actors Catherine Pip, Erika Sanderson, Andrea Richardson, and Christopher McDougall. We are an independent company with no external funding apart from the generous donations of our Patreons at patreon.com. Please donate if you can, a small one-off donation, or become a regular subscriber. And also, please tell your friends about the show. And now, over to Helen and Janey. Enjoy.
Oh, and did I tell you? Jonathan, he's doing guest lectures on a Saturday evening at one of the local business colleges.
Oh, well, bully for him. That's marvellous. Tell him congratulations, from me. All those young people soaking up all that knowledge he's built up over the years.
You're being sarcastic, Mom.
No, I don't think so. Do I sound sarcastic?
Well, you do a little. Are you a bit on edge? You sure you're okay? What's new? Something new that's happened lately. How are you getting on at Susie's class? Are you writing anything? You've not really talked about it much.
What does Susie say?
She says you're very entertaining in the class.
Oh, I hope she doesn't mean I'm being... I've lost a word. What's the word I'm looking for? You know, when people keep butting in all the time.
Well, I can't think of it either. So what are you writing?
Well, I've got a couple of poems out of it so far.
Oh, lovely. Can I see them?
No.
Why not?
Because they aren't ready yet. It's first draft stuff, Janey. You know what that's like.
And what about the other people? Do you get to hear each other's? Do you read each other's stuff
Only
out?
if people want to. Angela has never read anything out. Oh, that's something new. Angela, she phoned me yesterday. Yes, so she's stopped by a local second-hand bookstore. Bookshare bookstore. What? What am I saying? Bookshare. I mean bookstore. What am I like anyway? So yeah, and she picked up one of my poetry books and she phoned me up to tell me how much she'd enjoyed it. Wasn't that lovely?
Yes, Mum, that is lovely. People still enjoying your poetry.
Yeah, feels good.
And she sounds lovely, but you're saying she's not shown you any of her writing yet, so you don't know what she's working on.
Well, I think she's working on a novel, but I could be wrong about that. You know, I might have made it up, as one does. So, well, what are you working on?
Me? Oh, same old. Yes, revising, editing drafts, of the new book.
Well, how's it coming along?
Oh, it's okay. I'm just not excited by it, that's all. So I think it's missing something. I've just written a nice little story. Yes, it is a nice little story, but I don't think I'd be all that keen to read it if I was 10 years old or 12 years old. I don't know what age. I'm beginning to lose track of what kids are reading. What age is reading what? It's all very confusing. And now things keep shifting, and of course they're saying that people aren't actually reading anymore, and children aren't reading for pleasure. Isn't that horrifying?
Totally.
Well, what about other people in the classes? Anything interesting happening there?
No. Oh, I didn't tell you about... Oh, wait till you hear this. There are two young women who come along, and they mostly just chatter in the corner and giggle to each other. But last week, one of them said she had something she wanted to read out, and it was going to be the introduction to her new novel. And would it be all right if she read it out and got some feedback? So Susie said, sure.
Go ahead. Okay, everyone, quieten down. Melody has something to read today. Off you go, Melody.
So, okay, here goes. Oh, it's just an extract from the opening chapter.
Right you are. Off you go. Oh, do you want to give us some context?
It's for a children's book. about a young boy who is being bullied at school, and he is so upset that he rips the pages out of a book and ends up in the world of the book, trying to put the stories back together and...
Okay. Go on.
Billy walked slowly across the newly mown playing field to the school gate, where his little brother Michael waited impatiently for him. Grabbing the child's hand firmly, he began to hurry, anxious that the bigger boys might be waiting for him. It was raining softly, and the air was cold on their skin. Why was it always like this? Billy wondered, trying hard to ignore his brother's whining complaints. No matter what he did, he was never good enough, and those big bullying boys never let him forget it. When they reached the modest front door of their council house, they could hear Mum clattering plates in the kitchen as she set up the table for their tea. "Is that you, Billy?" she called. "Hurry up and hang your coats up. Tea's nearly ready." Michael raced into the kitchen and flung his arms around his mother. He was cold and tired,
Susie.
and she was soft and warm.
Leave it.
"Oh, Mikey," she whispered gently. "Did you have a good day?" Michael quickly pulled away and turned to stare back down the corridor, where his big brother Billy was standing stock still by the front door, not moving an inch. "Billy didn't get picked for the team. Billy's rubbish at football, isn't he, Mum?" he shouted. "What?" Mum wasn't really surprised. She knew Billy wasn't all that interested in sport, and she couldn't understand why he kept trying out for the school team every year. "Billy can't even kick a ball, can he, can he?" Michael chanted. Mum turned to look sternly at Michael. Her eyes became hard as she placed her hands on his small shoulders and shook him slightly. "You're being mean, Michael," she said. But why would his beloved grandmother give him something that was meant for little kids? The burning rage built up in his chest, and he began to rip the pages from the book, one by one and then by the handful. At first he didn't notice, but as he began to calm down, he noticed that the shiny, colourful scraps of paper weren't dropping to the floor. They were floating up and swirling around the small bedroom. Billy cried out with shock as he felt himself lifted up and suddenly shot out of the window, over the town and out over the fields.
Thank you, Melody. Now, when did you write that?
Last night.
Right. Well, come on, everyone. Some comments, please. How did that take you?
Well, I've got more, if you don't think that was enough.
Oh, don't worry. I think that was quite enough. Well, come on. Did you enjoy listening to that?
It was amazing. I thought it was amazing. I really want to hear more.
It was very clear, wasn't it?
In what way, Angela?
Well, it all made perfect sense, of course, and so well constructed.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
But I sense a bit of a but there. But what? What do you think?
It was almost too clean somehow. Do you know what I mean? Like it was, I don't know, ironed out. How did you do it? I couldn't write like that. Have you paid me? Are you some kind of genius?
No, of course not.
How about you, Helen? Did you find it clean?
I found it familiar.
Really? I thought that too, but I don't know.
Can you tell us how, Helen? What was familiar about it?
Well, you know, there's only so many stories in the world, so they say.
I don't say that.
No, I don't really either, but it did seem to resonate, shall we say, with books I've read in the past about being bullied and being tossed into a mixed up fairyland. Nothing wrong with another version of that, I guess.
Absolutely not. However, Melody.
Yes, Susie?
You say you wrote this last night. Did you have any help at all? Did you really write every word, every phrase, every metaphor? all on your own?
Well, What's a metaphor?
A metaphor is a bunch of words that say one thing but mean another thing, like all the world's a stage, or it's raining cats and dogs, or the elephant in the room.
The what in the room? What's that about?
The elephant in the room. It refers to the thing that nobody wants to talk about.
Oh, I always wondered about that.
Did you think there might be an elephant in this room?
You betcha.
Helen.
Wow, did I do that? Like, did I write some meta... What you said?
Actually, no. I don't think there was a single metaphor in there. Surprisingly, there was a lack of metaphors, but plenty of adjectives.
Is that a bad thing? I thought adjectives were good.
Within reason, yes. But there were a lot in what you just read out. So, please, Melody, tell me again. Did you write this yourself, all on your own, or did you have some help?
What are you saying? You can't believe Melody could write something like that good. That's a bit
On
much.
the contrary, Jess, I actually think Melody could write a whole lot better than that. So I'm going to ask you one last time, Melody. Please be honest. Did you write that yourself? Or did you put it into...
Oh, right. I used the AI thingy.
I thought so.
Oh, for goodness sake.
She did not.
Oh my
goodness.
goodness.
She said, I didn't quite catch that.
How does
All right,
that work
all right, everybody, just
in this
quieten down.
situation?
Let's have a think about this. You first, Melody. Why did you think that was a good idea?
Oh, balls. I just thought I'd try it out. See if it could get me started. And when I read what it came up with, I thought, maybe I can write like that. I can learn from it.
Okay, so what did you learn from it? What is it about what the AI wrote that you liked?
Well, it's like people said. It's really clear. You can understand it all, and it paints a picture. You can see the places and the things.
Are those places and things all familiar to you? Do you recognise them?
Yeah.
Oh, where from? From your home? Your life? Your house?
Like, from books and from movies.
From books you've read and from movies that you've seen. Yes?
Yeah, like, what's wrong with that?
Nothing. If you just want to do... to write things that have already been written. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, sort of. But there's so much more interesting than anything I know. My life, you know?
So you don't think that you're interesting enough to share what matters to you?
Not really.
Oh, Mels, you're really interesting.
No, I'm not. I'm just me.
So tell me this, Melody. Why do you want to be a writer?
Oh, I don't know. I just do. But I'm not, so obviously I'm just wasting my time. And yours.
You're not wasting my time, Melody. No one in this room is wasting their time here or mine, as long as they're actually doing what they and you came here to do. To write.
But I'm obviously no good at it.
The bollocks! Who says that?
I do.
Well, I don't think that is true. I think you have a lot to learn because writing is a skill. And if you already had the necessary skill, you wouldn't be here in the first place, would you? You came here to learn. And we're only on week 3. And that short story you wrote in the first session was not written by someone who has nothing interesting to say.
Really?
Really, Melody. If you're going to be, quote unquote, a writer, you just need to keep on writing and researching and carrying on with all of the inspiration and wonderful things that this whole world and creative process can give us, and fuck AI.
She said that? Goodness me, that girl is full of surprises.
What, you didn't know she could teach?
I never really thought about it. I know she can write, but...
Well, then why did you persuade her to take on running this course?
To get her to stop moaning about how stuck she was. But of course, she knows all the negativity that we can heap upon ourselves, so she's actually highly qualified to help people to deal with it.
You said it.
But what was it about that reading, the AI stuff, that sounded so familiar to you?
Oh, the plot, first of all.
What plot?
Stars and Biscuits.
What? My Stars and Biscuits?
The very one.
Oh, sure.
It was like a creepy, dodgy, shortened version of the first chapter.
Well, I suppose that means at least she'd read it, but what about the actual writing? What gave it away to Susie?
Well, apart from recognising your plot, I guess it was the blandness of it all. That ironed-out quality that Andy picked up. And the adjectives, so many adjectives. Unremitting, endless adjectives. Oh, and adverbs.
I think I'd better get back to my proofreading and delete a few adjectives myself.
And why not? You can't afford to risk being thought of as an AI. But then your writing is positively bulging with metaphors.
Is that a euphemism?
Nope, I think it's an understatement.
I'm not sure that's quite the compliment you think it is.
No? I thought it was pretty good, really.
If you say so.
I do.
That was The Elephant in the Room, episode 3 of season 13. You heard Erika Sanderson as Susie, Andrea Richardson as Angela, Catherine Pipp as Melody, Christopher McDougall as Andy, Flloyd Kennedy as Helen, Janey and Jess. The episode was produced and sound designed by me, Flloyd Kennedy, who also wrote the script. I'm very happy to report that no AI was used or abused in the making of this episode. The music was by John T Labarbera, and you can find John's beautiful music over on Bandcamp. Thanks for listening. Stay safe.